The next 24 hours could be decisive for the Middle East. After US and Israeli strikes hit Iranian military targets, Iran responded with missiles and drones, while Hezbollah opened another front from Lebanon. That raised fears that the conflict could spread across the region. Most investors are watching oil prices, but here's what most people miss. It's not just about oil, it's about who moves the oil. Asia needs huge amounts of energy every day. Countries like China, Japan, South Korea, and India rely heavily on oil shipped from the Middle East, and most of that oil passes through one key route called the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow shipping passage between Iran and Oman. Nearly 20% of the world's oil supply moves through it every day, and much of that oil goes straight to Asia. Now here's where things get interesting. If tensions rise and ships avoid that route, oil still has to reach Asia, but it will need to travel much further. That means longer routes and more ships needed. This is where oil tanker companies come in. The ships that carry crude oil are called VLCCs, very large crude carriers. They're some of the biggest ships in the world, and they can't be built overnight. So when demand for shipping suddenly increases, the companies that already own these ships can benefit. Shipping rates from the Middle East to China have already jumped sharply. That's why some investors are watching tanker companies like International Seaways, Frontline, and DHT Holdings. Because if the conflict continues and shipping routes stay risky, the cost of moving oil around the world could keep rising. Sometimes the biggest opportunity in a conflict like this isn't just the oil, it's the ships carrying it. But as of today, oil is only up about 8%, trading near $72 per barrel. That tells you something important. Markets still expect the conflict to stay short and contained. But if tensions escalate and shipping routes stay disrupted, oil may not be the only thing moving. Shipping stocks could become one of the biggest stories in the market. We'll keep posting updates like this. Follow at Fox of Stocks to not miss out.